you, obviously you've stopped boozing now, so I assume that's one of the things, but do you
Yeah.
have a preventative plan in place where you do particular things now in order to stop, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but to stop a lapse of maybe falling
Yeah.
back to that way?
Yeah. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant question. Like when you get depression, you're then worried about it's so bad that you're then worried about it for the rest of your life because you're like, what if I slip back in that hole? You know how dark the hole was, you know how hard it was to claw yourself out of the hole. So for quite a few, like after an earthquake, there's after tremors. Well, after depression, you get sort of, oh my God, I'm going back into it, sort of little scares. And so that fear kind of stays with you. I've completely lost that now. I'm not worried. I will never go back to that. I will never go back to that. And I know that I never need to go back to that because essentially, if what I like to say is biochemistry is upstream of everything. So if you get your biochemistry right, it's almost impossible to be depressed. Now, obviously, if you get bad news, if you have a child that dies or your wife dies or whatever, you're going to be depressed, and that's healthy, normal, adaptive, right? But that's grief. Depression is something different. Okay, so I know that I can never be depressed now if I stick to my plan. And what does my plan look like? Well, I've got I've got a physical diary. You've got a paper diary, and every day, like I write down the number of days that I'm alcohol free. And so, um, I keep a log of that, and for me, I know that if I stay off alcohol, I'm going to be fine because everything else I'll be able to figure out.